I was waiting on you to get
Wait on you.
ready and
It's taken many times of me tumbling. I know this garden's where I wanna grow. My life was like a seed of ambition, but now I feel like a flower in the sun. All's been stripped away, I know for certain that the life I wanna live has just begun. My darling, I have dreamed of you forever. I can't escape the truth of what I know. It's taken many times of me tumbling to know this garden's where I wanna grow.
what's happening, Stive Tribe? Welcome to Stiver's Homestead. I'm Zach.
And I'm Jen.
And today, what are we doing?
Today is the first day of homeschool. So I mentioned it in yesterday's video. And today, well, yesterday was the first day, so the video you see will be today. We're just going to kind of take you through and show you the setup I've got going on, what we're using, what we're doing, and show you some clips of their first day.
Yeah, and this Abeka stuff is so cool. I'm super pumped for her to walk through that. I am canning.
Yep.
Even though school starts, the preserving still continues. It's just now I've lost a partner for the first couple days until they get all this stuff situated. But there's a load of tomatoes on the table, so I gotta get at it.
Yep. All right, let's go. Here's all that he's doing. That chunk right there with the jars was covered with tomatoes as well, but he's already got those in the blanching water and gonna give them an ice bath. But look at all that, y'all. That's insane.
If you saw our garden walk yesterday,
yeah,
you see all this happen.
And look at all this. We've got bell peppers in there, whole bag of jalapenos, and another bag of bell and banana. So all that's got to be canned too. Here's my little teacher's desk area. It's also Zach's work desk, but now it has a multi-purpose. We've got our printer, one of our aloe plants, and some books that are my teacher books and tests and stuff like that that I've got organized, markers, crayons, craft stuff, all of Wyatt's reading books. And I've got this cart. I actually got it off Amazon about a year ago because I was using it for their craft supplies. But it's got all these drawers. So now we're putting all his books in here so that every afternoon when we get done with school, I can go through and tear out all the pages that he needs for the next day, and then we organize them in a folder. All right, Wyatt's actually done with school for today. He did awesome. It was his first day and he did so good. What'd you think about it? You like it? You did a really good job. I know it was rough at times concentrating, and he got a little sleepy, but we took some breaks, didn't we?
And I fell asleep.
You didn't fall asleep. You played. We had you for a few minutes, but then you went on your way and did some playing because you got kind of bored, and that's okay. Your schooling's not too difficult right now. You just need to learn your letters, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, but Wyatt did a great job. So here's their desk. This is Wyatt's, and he's got his little name tag here. This is Raylan's. She's got her little name tag. So these stay against the wall at the end of the day when we're not using them. But as you'll see in the clips, when it's time for homeschooling in the morning, we pull them out and we put them here in the floor, and they have their little chairs, and they've got their little cubby holes inside that they can get into their stuff, and all his worksheets and his seat work goes into his folders, and it just makes it really organized. He's got his little pencil tray with his sharpeners and all his pencils.
When I come down in my bed, I see.
Yeah, that's right. He's drinking my Sprite. So what we do, you can't see it, but we have a laptop down there. It's Wyatt's homeschool working laptop, and it actually connects to the TV. So we broadcast his streaming stuff onto the TV, which is really nice, and they're able to watch it on there, and it makes it a whole lot bigger, and they can hear it better. And we have Abeka, so we got all the textbooks and workbooks, and the streaming is extra, but to me it's the best part because he's got a teacher and he can listen to her, and she's teaching in a classroom, and it's like he's right there with them, and she asks him to participate, and he gets up, and they do the Pledge of Allegiance and all that stuff. So I think it's pretty awesome. We absolutely love the first day.
Very cool.
Very cool. It's pretty neat.
Yeah.
It's more official than just throwing stuff together on our own. It's pretty awesome. I just kind of wanted to give an overview in case anyone is interested of what exactly is the curriculum and what we get within stuff like that. We have no affiliation with them whatsoever. Maybe sometime in the future that'd be kind of cool, but I know people like myself are thinking about doing this kind of thing, and they want to know what's in it and what you get, because it's not cheap. So I just kind of wanted to show you all. He gets a Bible Friends activity book. The very first subject that they do every day is Bible, and it's about 30 to 40 minutes long, and it's really awesome, and it corresponds with this workbook that he gets to do. Today they learned about heaven, and that'll be a few day long kind of thing, and this is one of the seat work things. So every day he has like 3 or 4 workbooks that have seat work, and you pull out those pages and you put them into a folder so that he can do them when the teacher prompts him to on the online streaming. So the next one is Letters and Sounds, which is really neat. That's another seat work. We did some of that today. Language 1 is another seat work. Arithmetic, which is his math and stuff, which he's really good at. This is one of the thicker books. It's got a lot of pages in it. They do a front and back of this every day, sometimes more, and it's a really awesome little math book. They get to color and they get to do math and stuff like that, and it's first grade, so you know, it's simple, but he learned a lot in kindergarten, so it applies pretty well for him. The next is Discovering God's World. That's a science reader. Health, Safety, and Manners reader. Community Helpers activity book. My America, My World, which is an awesome one. That's his history and geography. And then we're doing the cursive. You can do cursive or regular, but we chose cursive because I really like cursive and I think kids need to know it. So he gets 3 of these writing tablets so that he'll have plenty for the year. And then these are his cursive phonics, which has all the cursive letters and stuff, and he started on today. And just quick saying, this is a religious curriculum, so it's all about God, and they learn all about Jesus and stuff like that. So if that's not really something you're interested in, then Abeka probably wouldn't be for you, but we love that aspect of it. He learns a lot. And we have, as a teacher, the parent, you get all the teacher keys for each book. You get a book for every single one. So the arithmetic, the phonics, the spelling, and the poetry. And the spelling and poetry is actually another book, but I've already got that organized for tomorrow for him to do his work. So yeah, you get a key for every single one. And then we also chose to do accredited version, so I'll show you that. So you can see that these are on the desk. He has test and speed drill keys for each section, and that's because we chose the accredited version. So what that means is everything that he's doing is going to go towards his diploma and transcripts and stuff like that. He's going to have tests, and we're going to send in his work. It also keeps track of it online because it is the online streaming thing, so they'll have access to all that. And when he gets finished with school, by the time he's 18 or however old he is, then they'll have all his transcripts, and he'll get a diploma, and everything's accredited. And then if he chooses, he'll be set up for college.
I'm getting ready for my birthday.
You are? Your birthday is in how many weeks? Well, it's in 11 days. It's September 14th. So yeah, you're almost 4 years old. Mm-hmm. Are you excited for your birthday?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I bet it'll be hot. We might be having a pool party or something. That'd be fun. He also gets all these little books. They're set up by level. So it starts at 1A and it goes all the way to 1G. And this one he can already read because he's a really good reader. But by the time first grade is over, he'll be all the way down here, and the words get bigger, the chapters get longer, and it's part of the reading process that we do every day. So those are really cool too. So tomorrow will be his first art project, and it's actually a color wheel. I've already looked at that. One thing you do want to do is look at everything each night and make sure that you're set up for the next day, because it is kind of intensive, and you don't want to be getting stuff out and realize that you don't have something you need, or you haven't gotten the pages out, and then you have to pause and the kids get restless and don't understand, and then they want to take a break and all that. So tomorrow will be the color wheel. He gets to do that art project, and that's pretty awesome. I think he'll love that. And there's a lot of painting and stuff like that that kids love. And then I told you that I take the worksheets out and put them in a folder. So this is his folder that he's going to use every day. This is all the work that he did today. And then I've got his over here tomorrow so that he's already set up and ready. He's got all his seat work in here, his math sheets and everything that he needs, so he can just pull these pages out tomorrow. And there's his cursive back there, and he'll have everything right there. So that's kind of a neat way to organize it if you're interested. And I found out today that that's what we need to do. I didn't have that set up and it was kind of chaotic, but that's okay. So now I'm going to throw in a few clips of our first day and let you see all kinds of fun that the kiddos had, and they got to sing songs and dance and do all their seat work and learn so much. He's learning about his vowels, which he pretty much already knows, but it's kind of a review just because it's the first few days. But it's really cool, so I'll throw that in there now and stick around, and then we'll wrap it up together.
And then we're going to finish with a Bible Friends worksheet. Now I want you to notice something. I'm going to show you how every day we want to do our
So I hope y'all enjoyed seeing a little bit of Wyatt's day, Wyatt, Ray, and Jen's day. It was kind of crazy for them. A little bit to start, but you know, that's kind of working out the tweaks of it.
A few hiccups, but we'll get it down pat. We'll figure it out. So
if y'all followed our journey a little bit, you know that I wasn't the biggest believer at the beginning of homeschooling. I was a public school child, grew up that way, believed in it. Jen was homeschooled, believed in it. And then
I was public school too, so I had both, and I didn't like public school.
Right, so she had a little bit of both worlds. At first I was against it. I didn't think that it was the right thing to do, but that was several years back. She's gained my knowledge on homeschooling, and I tell you what, this Abeka program is really cool. I really like it. It's really sold me over. I think the two biggest things that happen when you hear about homeschooling is sorry, I could tell her arm was getting a little tired on the camera. When you can, the two biggest things about homeschooling for someone that's not sure about it is, one, the social piece, right? That's something that always is discussed. However, you're always going to have sporting events, different stuff that you're going to do with your kids, and there's homeschool co-ops usually always in your local areas, and do field trips and stuff like that. So that solves that, right? The second piece is diplomas and accreditation. That was my second concern. Like, okay, is he actually going to have a legit diploma that he graduates from high school? And he is. You know, that's one great thing about this program, which a lot of them have that. It's not just this one that has that, but that's kind of what sold me over here with Abeka. And watching him today and watching the classes and different stuff, it was amazing. I was so happy that we've chosen this. We know he's safe. We actually had a shooting in Frankfort yesterday at one of our local parks. it was one killed, I think 2 injured is what the official report was. But there was baseball games going on. There was a lot of people having some Labor Day fun out at this park. And it was a drug deal gone bad, at least is what we're hearing. You know, and that's terrible. That's in our local parks. Last year, Wyatt school got put on lockdown because there was something in a similar situation that was happening, and that's when we decided to go to homeschool. So the world's kind of getting a little crazy, and this is just a safe option for us that we know that we can protect him being so young and him not really being able to make those safety decisions on his own right now. So from a non-believer of homeschool, I wanted to kind of express that, saying that I really like this.
Yeah.
I really like the program. I think it's going to be very successful for Wyatt. And just his response was really good today. And it's easy for working moms. I mean, Mom's a stay-at-home mom, Jen's a stay-at-home mom, but I mean, as you all seen in our videos, we're loaded with stuff to do with the animals, the garden, and everything else. So this does take a lot of her time, but it also allows her to be able to get things in between done with having the virtual teacher, and that's really cool.
Yeah,
so.
and we all get to be together on the homestead. That's a big piece of it too. We don't like to separate. We like to be together as a family, and now we can do that and not have any tears when we have to leave each other, and just be happy here with our animals and each other. So that's a pretty important part of it. We love that part.
Yep, and this is just another step in the right direction to be self-sufficient.
That's right.
And that's where I was trying to get to, but I fumbled over my words as I normally do.
Alright, well this was a different one, but we hope you enjoyed it. If you did, there will be more, and we'll continue as we go through the year and show you everything big that happens and milestones. And I know a lot of people also started school today, homeschool, and I hope you all had a great day as well. I hope you have a great year. Thank you for the prayers from everyone, and it's gonna be a good year.
That's right, it is. We can't wait to keep going with it.
That's right. We love y'all.
All right, y'all. Until the next one.
Bye.
Bye.